Yeah, Mather made a good choice. He didn't force that shot.
Reset, reload, Neesmith for three.
But you got to have a body that can take the crack you're going to get going to the basket sometimes.
Ivy goes inside. Doran puts it in.
Use it when it's to your benefit, not all the time.
And that season-ending injury to Cade Cunningham as Wara hits a three. Pacers with the early 8-point lead.
Yeah, I saw it was interesting because Nembhard was telling Wara to run, and he started to run. That's some defense there.
I know, like you said, I know I can shoot. I know I was able to get through. I know I was able to get downhill. I know I was able to, play in the post, but just doing all that consistently. Now I'm making reads. Teams are throwing defenses at me, maybe double here and there. Just growing that part of my game and stuff I haven't seen before.
I'll tell you where you grew beside.
That has established itself moving forward with this Pacers franchise.
Not one of these guys are afraid of the moment. And speaking to our rookie, every day we know what's going to be when we get here and come into practice. And he's very keen on his principles. And oh my! I know you.
Yeah, we wanted to finish there.
But no, speaking just to what I've seen this year personally. So to get ourselves there, we have a lot of our young guys out here playing right now, showing their growth in the sense that, with Isaiah Jackson and, Shea, these guys need an opportunity. I mean, excuse me, fellas. As a basketball player, I feel like a lot of us are wired to put the ball in the hoop, right?
Let's share.
Those are my people, man, and they've always, it was instilled in me at a very young age, just the way they, carried themselves at their.
James Johnson out on the floor. That's Brissett, and did not get the roll.
G Hill's another guy, man. I'm glad we, I spent my rookie year with G. And it's great.
This is the alternate broadcast.
Oh,
this is the alternate broadcast. Okay. Anything you want to say to the fans?
I just want to thank the fans for being patient, man.
Buddy Boeheim is in. Ivy, Corey Joseph, and Ivy lets it fly again.
Yeah, he really has found good read. Gabe's got to be ready to shoot that. That was a good read. Buddy will be ready to shoot it.
Miles Turner obviously is back there for the backline defense, but everyone needs to improve on the defensive end of the floor in the perimeter. He says there's a lot of enthusiasm.
It's hard to judge some of the numbers from 10 years ago to now, but we would agree when you give up 130 plus, hard to win.
Chris, that's the NBA versus just basketball.
Bagley, Killian Hayes, and he launches and hits another three. Now Matherin and Roden took it. And now Ivy with a windmill. And a timeout taken by Rick Carlisle and the Pacers. There's his mom, Niele, the head coach. Tyrese Halliburton and Buddy Hield in Sacramento. Came over last year to get a trade from Sacramento.
He was a second-round pick. A second pick in the draft.
Smith finds Nembhard. Nembhard guarded by Hampton. Hampton started his career in Denver. And Nembhard has 8. Detroit led 35-27 after a quarter. Right there, just what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's really what's going to make him hard. You go home and you get that home-cooked meal.
Ooh. Jackson fights for it, got it. And they'll count it and a foul.
Because that's the best way, for you to develop it, if you will, that continuity.
Here's Wara with his second dunk of the night. Longtime EVS replay operator is retiring. This is his final game. And when you think about continuity, again came over to the Pacers in February alongside George Hill. Doran got the roll.
What Detroit's trying to do is give Weissman time on the floor.
Jackson ate that one up. And now Matherin lays it in the other way.
I look at Ivory, and he's talking about goaltending. I'm thinking he's got that ball that load management is I would say, not desirable. The reality is, because you notice he hadn't been quite as productive of late. He's major time. Yeah, when you're that good a shooter, though, you can't let that bother you. I'm going to discontinue dribble.
And Ivy down the lane.
Yeah, because he read Wara.
George Hill. And here's the three by George, and it's good.
Here the last.
3 minutes to play, third quarter. And now York. His first of the night. Final 20-plus seconds. Hayes in the corner to Hampton. Now to Joseph. And Corey Joseph, as he's done all year, ended the quarter. Roden misses, rebounded by Heel.
This is the first time I've seen the ball advance up the court quickly. You see what you get with it?
8 of 25 from three-point range. That's just 32%. Joseph in the corner for another three. Rebounded by Heel. That's his fourth. Now George Hill out to Buddy. Here's another three. It's good. 99-95 Detroit. Hampton off the glass. And Hill came off the bench and scored 15. Bagley. He hits a three.
When there were like 3, sometimes 6, maybe 8 taken in a game.
Well, Rick Carlisle, Quinn Buckner won NBA titles in Boston, and now a new career high.
And that's Bagley that's out there on it.
Hield has 20. Now George Hill off the glass. And now Hield got it from Johnson again. Long rebound out to Hill.
Throw it to him again. Yeah.
And
buddy!
Guarded by Mathurin with help from Hield. Shot clock at 6. Joseph at the feet of Ivy.
Get it on the board. I knew he'd get it on the board.
When he was here the first time, he played in an NBA Finals with Cleveland. This will be a rare year outside the playoffs for...
Man, that's the guy you got to take a hard look at him, too.
Ivy gets inside, out to Corey Joseph. Guess who?
But we'll also celebrate here the fans of Indianapolis.
Yes.
I mean, because that's really what this is about. Appreciating the fact that to your players, that you still get a great show turnout.
Sellout crowd, 17,274 to the floor. And he's going to lob it up, and it's off the rim, and that's it. In the final home game of the year, the Detroit Pistons even the season series. Two longtime friends.